So it's currently 3 o'clock, you guys, and you can see my little vampire Choco boy here. So today is November 7th, and the kids had a half day here. I don't know if they had a half day elsewhere. So I got my Mason. Oh, that's not Mason, hang on.
I got my Mason. Blood.
You want to suck their blood? So I don't know if I told you guys yet, but this one here made Student of the Month for October. I'm super proud of him. He's improved so much in school from last year. Because last year he had F's and then A's and B's and a C. And this year he's got A's and B's and 1 F. He actually brought the other F up to a B+. Yeah, you did.
It wasn't an F.
It was an F for part of the year. He got it to a D by the end of the year, and now it's a B+.
It was a C.
I don't remember. And listen to him, because he probably remembers better than I do about that. But I know his grades this year are pretty impressive. Good morning, guys. So it is currently 9:40, and I am on my way out to the kids' school for a parent-teacher conference. And I cannot find the suction cup camera mount for my window, so I'm just kind of having to hold it. I am on my way to my kids' school for a parent-teacher conference, and I'm a little nervous because Mason's behavior mostly has been good. He ended up getting on purple last week, which the color system at their school works differently than you would think. Like, red is actually a good color, and blue and purples are actually bad colors, and then green is a neutral color, which is kind of obvious. It's the color you start the day on, and then you either go up or down based on your behavior, your participation, your actions, and your helpfulness to other students. But anyway, so I set up this meeting with Mason's teacher probably 2 or 3 weeks ago now. I don't know what that was. That was interesting. And Aiden's teacher has been trying to reach out to me, but I was so just not in the groove last week, so I ended up not reading their planner at all, so I never made a meeting. So I'm hoping to speak with Aiden's teacher as well. I'm sitting outside of Langley Air Force Base right now because when I dropped Ray off at work earlier, he ended up taking my ID with him, and I went off base before he called me. So I can't get back on base because I don't have my military ID. Ray told me to wait out here at this parking lot, so that's what I'm doing. I had a successful parent-teacher conference with both of the kids' teachers. And in fact, I have the papers right here. Both my boys need to work on their writing. Mason started with a B+, and now his writing's at a D. And as for Aiden, his writing is mostly incomplete sentences. You know, he's missing words from his sentences. He's got some backward letters. He's got random capital letters instead of lowercase letters. And a lot of his words are misspelled. Now, there's what's called the PALS test, and on that, Aiden actually did really, really good. There was one where he got 19, the benchmark was 10, and the max you could get was 20. So they went ahead and tested him on the next level past that one just to see how well he would do, and he got 8, which the benchmark is 10. So he did not pass that one, but he did pass the last one that he had to take under PALS. It was I think it was the spelling comprehension. I don't know if they gave me that paper. Yeah, they did. Here it is. I'm not gonna show it to you guys. I'm not gonna show it to you guys because there is personal identifying stuff. But yeah, the primer word list, he only got 8 and the benchmark is 10. So he's still in the pre-primer. And then a lot of his scores are really, really good. Like, most of these are actually really good. But there's an area where he's actually a little bit lower, so I'm going to be working more on his reading and writing with him, hopefully later today. Waiting for Ray to get here so that I can get the papers. I also got his lunch. I stopped at McDonald's and got him his favorite meal. And he's got my contracts, so I'm going to sign them, get them notarized, and then I'm going to turn them in. And as soon as it's official and like it's on the record, I will tell you guys what it's for, but I want to wait until it's official because I don't want to say something and then it turns out I can't do it yet. So I will explain once I know for sure. Like, the person in charge of it already told me that because I was one of the first people to ask, that I'm definitely being counted in, and I'm really hoping that that's a real thing, but I want to wait until these contracts are in and signed and she gives me the absolution, and then I will tell you guys what's going on. But I'm super excited. I've already told some of my family. I think I told all the family I have on Facebook. But I want to make absolutely sure, because honestly, this is something that I have wanted for a few years now. I was straying away from it for a little while at first. Before we leave really quick, I just wanted to say that today has been totally awful. I'm not even going to really put the kids in this vlog. You can probably tell I'm actually ending the vlog now. But my day has been awful. I only slept a couple of hours last night, so I woke up really late today. We were supposed to leave by 7 and we didn't leave till 7:30. And I even thought it was 8:30 because I didn't fix the time in the car yet and it says 8:33. And so I made eggs for Lily. She decided she wanted all 4 eggs. And I was making them the way I like them. I made them over medium instead of scrambled. So she decided she wanted them all. And so I went ahead and put 4 more eggs in there for me. However, it took all the stuff that her eggs still left in the pan that was actually starting to burn and attached it to my eggs, which I'm not used to because usually I can, you know, get it around it, but this time it all came up, and so I went to try and eat it anyway, and it just tasted bad, so I threw it away. And then I went to go get a bagel, put the bagel in the toaster, got out the cream cheese, and yesterday there was half a thing of cream cheese. And so I questioned everybody, you know, I was like, Annabeth, how'd that cream cheese taste? She's like, I didn't do it. And then I was like, boys, who did it?
For the record, I hate the cream cheese she uses.
I use Philadelphia strawberry cream cheese, which is delicious.
Ew. I put mayonnaise. Mayonnaise or butter on my bagel.
That is absolutely disgusting.
I don't care.
I couldn't eat the bagel. I did go ahead and decorate one half, or not decorate, I went ahead and smeared the cream cheese on one half of the bagel, and there wasn't enough to get to the other half of the bagel. So once I questioned Lily and found out that she was eating it with her fingers, I'm like, nope, I can't eat it. So I gave it to the kids, did not have breakfast, went to the parent-teacher conference, and then I turned around and my thoughts need to catch up with my mouth. And I went from there to McDonald's and I grabbed lunch, got Ray from work, and then I got the paperwork, went to the library to get it notarized, and the library is closed, so went over to a bank nearby and got it notarized there. And then I actually just dropped the paperwork off at a friend's house, and now I'm at 7-Eleven getting ready to go home. I just wanted to grab a soda for Ray, and I think I'm starting to get sick. My throat, I did have strep throat a couple weeks ago, and my throat now is hot, as if I've been coughing all day, but I haven't, so I'm not really sure what my throat is doing. But it feels hot. It just feels hot.
I've been coughing all day. I don't know what I have. I'm sick, and I probably gave it to her.
But I don't know what the deal is with my throat. It feels so scratchy and irritated, like I've been coughing, but I really haven't. I woke up and it just has gotten worse and worse throughout the day, so I don't know.
Like, is it on a scale from 1 to 10? How bad is it?
The hot itchiness?
Yeah.
Honestly, probably about a 5 or a 6, because while it's hot and scratchy feeling, it's not intolerable. It's not an insufferable kind of pain, so. And just so you guys know, there's a person in front of me coming out of 7-Eleven who has been staring at me, and also the person who works there staring too. So I feel a little uncomfortable right now.
You're a blogger, it's fine, that's normal.
Yes, but a lot of people think it's weird when you take a camera and you're talking to the camera by yourself.
You can pretend that.
Look, I'm blushing, you can see it. You can see it, I'm blushing. Stop. I actually feel a little embarrassed, but
it's fine.
Anyway. But yeah, they're both staring. I feel awkward, so I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Bye.